thing I have seen on this doc related to release intelligence, right? So can you just elaborate a little bit more, because this is something different from other docs?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, before getting in, I'll just explain a bit about the feature. Like, see, developer. This is more of a developer mode, right? So this product is for developers, architects, or dev QA, anyone, even the engineering manager as well. I'll just show the docs in a minute.
Okay.
Any a developer build a feature using Jira user stories or somewhere else. You get data. You try to build a particular piece of component, and then we collect the information about how the development is going. That's a journey, right? You may do a lot of check-in, check-out day in, day out, right? So we collect all the information, what's happening behind the scene. We collect the data, and then one of the order table, let's say he published, then he will say, hey, 82% risk score is that whatever the changes you made for the order table schema migration, right, add fulfillment status, that is going to impact a lot. So what it's going to impact, because we understand their code, for example, order service TS, or this is purely development, right? We understand the entire source code, and then we will give in a normal way affected flows. Because of this change, your order placement, order fulfillment, webhook, everything's going for a toss. See, that is a beauty, right? So before even publishing the build to the QA, developer has made changes. Now our product, plugin there, and then it'll try to validate, hey, you cannot release because this is the score, right? So what is that? Why I can't release? Because this is what it's trying to give you, all the historical failure rate from 7 days or 60 days is what happens. And then we also give the blast radius, like in the sense, like if you change on the order, what are the impact test case, or impact, how it would impact. So the second important thing is the test generation or test automation. That is another, we call it as signals. So the test automation is purely a QA job. But what we thought is, we embed that into developer workflow. It will automatically run those tests soon, and it will give the signal saying that, hey, all tests related to order it passed, right? So that is where we give this information. Example, this checkout is related to cart summary and order service details, and then all the files with the depth it can go, and then you can figure out what is the impacted test cases. That's what we see here. There's an impact test case. If you click on this, it will give you the exact test case saying that for this checkout service, it's trying to do a mapping. In checkout service, I found 30 test case. It has to be executed. So developer no need to build anything, no need to learn about Playwright. Nothing. You can just from here, you can open that test manager and you can run on the spot, right? So this is, and it will also recommend what to change, what not to change, and review comment, right? Everything is going to add in the release management.